Hey guys, if this is your first episode viewing, it's because it's a brand new style. This is What's Up. Um, I'm Ryan.
I'm Jerry.
And we're going to talk about what's up this week, mostly. So I've been playing a lot of video games in my life,
Okay.
on a day-to-day basis, whenever I can, really, because it's so much fun. So much fun. I love the detachment. I love being able to just hurl lightning bolts and just smash
Do
things
anything.
with epic hammers and whatnots, and fly across the worlds and do anything that's fun. And it's a detachment from reality sometimes, and other times, it's like a second job, depending on what your level of
Commitment.
is to it. I mean, you can commit hardcore to a video game,
Sure.
like World of Warcraft, which is probably my main game. I'd have to say that I've been playing off and on for the last 7 years, and just recently I came back again for uh, Legion, and it is awesome.
It is good.
I've leveled up to 110. I've got my gear score up over 800. I'm doing world quests and class quests and just running around doing old quests from
There's stuff
Draenor,
everywhere.
and I'm doing everything everywhere, and it's a lot of fun. And I mean that's just the tip of the iceberg for what's going on this week, really. But there's so many fun things happening right now in the game, and it's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I think that
Sounds good.
we, being gamers, we could talk about this as a regular subject, and for our regular viewers on our other playlist, we'll call it that. I guess it's we talk about anything and everything.
A little bit more serious subject sometimes. Yeah.
And we're, as two brothers off script, and this being What's Up, we're constantly trying to think about how we could better reach people to share our views on things. And um, this is by far probably going to be the most fun, if
I gotta agree.
not the least hard to think about thing that we do
Sure.
on a day-to-day basis. And so, yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm crushing it in Legion, as a solo player, because I primarily play solo.
Right. Though I am shifting to day shift. I normally work a graveyard shift. I'm
Yeah.
shifting to day shift, and hopefully we'll be able to play a little bit more
Right.
together. Same thing for me. I've played World of Warcraft since the original launch, but I've unsubscribed several times.
Mhm.
I enjoy video games. I think that I think the act of creating a world and seeing that world and that story unfold is something that I've always found just amazing to do and partake in. And I'm sure if I didn't have the responsibilities of a family and the responsibilities of a house payment and all that other stuff, sure, maybe I would want to go to school and work on my art and get to a point where I felt like I could do something like that. But that's not the course that my life has taken. So I'll stick with working a full-time job and playing video games some
Playing
other
it for
time.
fun.
And I think that we make the decision to put our family to do our best to balance out the responsibilities of family and the enjoyment. But people have hobbies. That's just the way it is for people. And for some people, their hobby is something else. For me, that's one of the things I like to do.
Yeah.
So I will say I've just hit 110 in Legion. I like it because I think that they've built an expansion this time that has a lot of layers, right? So
Right.
a story where historically in a lot of games, what happens is that whether they seem that way or not, they're very, very linear.
Mhm.
You go to an area, you beat all the bad guys, you drive down the road to the next area, you beat all the bad guys, you drive down the road to the next area and you beat all the bad guys, and you never go back.
Right.
Ever. Why would you? You beat all the bad guys back there. And so the way that MMO has to work is it's got to basically always have those bad guys there, but there's no interest in ever seeing them again. They're
Yeah.
still there because the next player has to come along to get them. But so in Legion, what they've done is, hey, you go to a room, You get all the bad guys, you find the thing you're looking for, you go off, you turn it in, and they go, oh yeah, by the way, 15 quests from now, you're going to need to go back to that same room because there's this other thing we just found out about because we were doing research or archaeology or some other thing. And hey, go back there and get that too. And you're like, oh man, really? I gotta go back to that room again? But the process of having that depth to really having a reason to go back to that room and fight those new guys or different guys. Or,
yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about the World Quest, is they're just running around. And I've killed the same plant 15 times now, and every time I get something cool from it. So I'm happy to keep going back to the same spot. As of right now, I don't know how the World Quests are going to work out for the long term because I am seeing some of the same quest rewards already.
But right now it's fun.
Right now it's fun. I'm out there, and I've got a lot of storyline quests left to finish, and to get to finish my my shaman order hall and do everything with those guys. So there's going to be a lot more going on in the weeks to come, and I think that's going to be fun. I'm going to try and keep playing as much as I can. Honestly, I can't.
It's fun right now.
I like the companion app's really neat.
I heard about that. Unfortunately, my phone doesn't do apps.
Right.
Yeah. Your phone does more than my phone.
Right.
But I'm okay because I only have a $20 a month bill.
That's good.
I
can always rock it off the Wi-Fi and do it that way when you.
I'm never home.
Yeah, I know. I'll play here, and I'll be here with the kids. Hold on.
It's a dangerous.
So, there's not that much to do on the app. You just literally send out your missions, and that's it.
But I'm excited to see what comes from it. I think that the strategy of the game is really exciting, and I also think that gaming in general is going in a direction where you can be passionate about a story because games are almost they're going in a way where your characters are part of a platform or a universe or a world.
Right.
So if you play a game and then you get to the end of it, it's very likely that studio or that developer is going to go release, an expansion content. And you're going to take your same guy on some new adventure. And I think that process of exploring worlds and exploring ideas is always going to be interesting to me. Yeah. It's hard for me to imagine an area where I'm not interested to see what happens with this new story or whatever the new story is.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if the game is something that's specifically designed to be, solo play or mostly played with friends, but gaming in general, I mean, you're opening up a whole new world. And I don't think that, as the current trend is, people say, gaming is bad, gaming's immature, you shouldn't do that. And yeah, they're probably right. If I wanted to go climb mountains like my buddy or something like that, then that's definitely a waste of time. But when you pick up your phone and you're crushing it, candy crushing it,
or you're Facebooking,
or you're
still a game.
Liking stuff. It's all, Facebook. I mean, you are interacting with the real people most of the time. There's bots. You're liking bots. It's a real thing for some people that they don't view it as a waste of time at all, but they might spend an hour, just blowing up something or going to the Boom Beach or whatever it is and getting their next guy and all these fun little things. And so if you don't think that you're a gamer when you pick up your cell phone or you're just checking in on Facebook, you're a gamer.
You are.
And I'm calling you out. So don't call me out in the same vein if I'm gonna play a game and you think it's a waste of time. It's just I spend a little bit more time at it, but hey, I'm better at it than you. So we'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes when it was all said and done. And I might quit again.
Yeah,
Legion. Maybe I'll get sick of World Quest.
I'll probably do everything that I can do, and then I'll go back and I'll do some of the content I wasn't able to do before because I have a family. I can't go raiding, and I can't spend 3 hours at weird hours to do that.
Yeah,
So I have to turn it into a single player game, but I still enjoy it. And I'll say this right now. I'm going to say go buy WoW Legion if you don't have it and you like World of Warcraft. Go check it out. It's really, really fun.
If you quit in Pandaria because the pandas were boring, then come back for Legion because it's kind of awesome. And you get a boost. Awesome. You can start out level 90.
Yep.
No, level
100.
Level 100 boost. So.
And they got the Demon Hunter class out. Which
Awesome class. I have been so focused on my main, I haven't even touched any of these other ones.
What are you gonna do?
But that's it. That's what's up. I mean,
that's what's up.
Nice
episode 1.
Episode 1. What's up? Nice and quick. And I think that we can wrap it up on that one, and we'll see how it goes from here. Otherwise, check us out with the rest of our channel, and if you're into some deeper topics, then that's where we're going to be. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.